waiting it out.
Enchantress.
Oh, okay.
Whoa! It is going to be an off-lane Clockwork and a 4-position Enchantress on Sun Faces.
Set of cogs, but maybe it's for the High God. I think the High God defense with Pudge and Shaker and Arc Warden's field. It's going to be very hard for Faceless to break T3s, even if they do get a good start.
So Faceless with momentum then, if they can get up some big cores. And then you have to start thinking about like Faceless' time. You've got an SF, you've got Cold Warlord. Maybe at least some range they can start doing that kind of siege and get some pickoffs. The Clockwork is fantastic. We've seen him throughout this tournament separate teams with his cogs.
To battle.
XY. Jirax has the rod leveled up, so there's no way to hook it back in. He needs to close the distance, but this means XY will not be able to contest that top rune. In fact, Faceless, they're still kind of the Shadow Fiend. That's why you have to look for somebody else to do it. And that's where Jirax, he's always been fantastic on the Pudge, roaming around, and he loops all the way around the back. Going to look for the slowdown from the rod. Flies in the neighborhood. Shadowwood as well. Black knows he's dead. He runs to the other side of the river, trying to find one last CS on the range creep before death. But it is OG that spills towards flies down towards Nortel. Ice isn't really the initiator. But with a creep wave underneath the tower, Jabs, okay, he finds Jirax on the first stun, the clap as well. The Cogs is keeping the rest of OG pretty well occupied underneath the tower, but it's all about the runaway Pudge. Jirax denies himself, they don't even get that one. Meanwhile, you actually end up losing the Earthshaker, so using Jirax's movement. Like, okay, you want to bring me closer to the target? Fantastic. Well, okay, this one, though. Already used the Frostbite support. It's on the way. Radiant even scanned just so Jirax knows. Enchantress, it's the first stun. The Golems need to go up the hill and get the vision as Jirax moves towards the east. Enchantress will have to hunt him down. Split up, and yep, there's your vision. Jirax will have a hard time getting out of this one. Potentially able to deny himself up depending on the timing of Jabs' secondary stun. Troll Warlord also to slow him up, and Jirax, no, he's not. Yeah, he doesn't do that again. XY will rotate over, making it worthwhile by taking the kill. That was back when he was playing for Mouse Sports, he did that.
You ever had a 1v1 Pudge versus SF? That used to be a grudge match back in the day.
That one. Echo Slam with a Sunstrike coming, and the damage is enough. S4.
I think the Earthshaker is really good at controlling the field that
Nortel with a cold snap, difficult for Black to get away at the moment, turns around again. Black almost like he accepts the fact he's going to die, but Ice, hook shots himself in, isolating Jirax inside the Cogs, XY movement in as well. They quickly get a rebuttal. You still lose your mid for the roaming Pudge.
Power hitters. Troll Warlord is not there yet. He's moving in. They want to get something out of there. Black's going to die again.
They are really staying on top of Black. Black again, just posturing forward. He's got no other help. And Faceless, they've got everyone, literally. They're all here in the hook. Jirax knows they don't want one, they want two. Jabs getting slammed down by S4. Same time, Fly has picked up this level 6, so be careful of it. Ice, hook shots in, isolating S4 again. These Cogs trapping him inside the pit, and well, okay, they did actually find Fly over in the tree line, so S4 will go down. Fly starting up his TP. Where's a bash? Where's a stun? Where's anything? Fly is able to leave scot-free. But it may not be over just yet. Nortel still trying to hold that top. Jirax gonna hook. Actually has to dismember, holding Black in position. So once more, SF loses his souls.
Fly was in a really good spot for that gank too. He was in a place where even if they smoked, they're not going to get that much out of it.
Nortel, Nuts just lets it all go. Wants to get rid of the illusion as well. S4's going to arrive. Well, this is a very familiar position. Ice. S4 having some alone time. Echo Slam comes out. Damage is minimal. The Sunstrike won't be able to connect on the retreating Clockwork. Meanwhile, Jabs getting some big burst heal. And running away from the Spirits. And still is also buffed up slightly on the last patch. Ready to let that impetus go. Ice. Perfect hook. Oh, we're going to get hooked back out again. The hook is going to work as then the Sunstrike misses the target. Ice. Needs some distance, needs some space, needs some friends, and Black is there. The damage, the fissure. Ice wants out. Has to run away from the goal. The Acro Slam from S4 puts the icing on the cake. Jirax very, very low. Almost rotting himself to death at that point as the impetus damage onto S4. The Nova keep the vision up. They don't see any more. That Dire Observer sees it around the corner. S4 protect the boy in the bubble. They want more damage at Jirax. He's got it. After laying the hook onto Black, Jirax still in trouble. One more impetus. Black will finally go down. Nortel will get the kill. There's only so many copies of himself he can make.
Black is hardest right there, but the flux is becoming a really big issue for Faceless. their lineup is drafted in such a way.
Oh, nuts. He'll dodge the Sunstrike just by being able to walk. And he'll get hit by the Fatal Pods. Wait, that's not enough damage, is it? Killing the creep wave is killing off Nuts. Reach the shrine, trigger the shrine. Life for the Crystal Maiden. Sean, question is, does Ice want to YOLO this? He may want to. Another rocket, another good vision. Here comes your hook shot going in. Look for the battery assault. Roshan killed off by the Radiant. No time to the Aegis Immortal, but maybe he loses his life straight after. The Sunstrike's there. The hook pulling Ana back out of the pit so he can definitely blast down the clockwork. Bottom lane. The tier 2 tower obviously did fall, so no Aegis Immortal advantage to hold on to, but they do still kill off Roshan OG. Trying to find some mana before the fight begins, but it's Ice leading this charge, and the man they're going to find is S4. Point blank range, almost hook shot. Nuts will come in. There's your 4-star from S4, giving a little bit of distance. The Nova slows him down. They need the frostbite as well with the battery assault. S4 just cannot run away. Jams brings in the extra damage, but the Hawk, Durax pulling him over the side, suspended that as well with the EMP burn. Everyone's going to be out in the rock as well. Ensures they stay exactly where they are. Triple kill for Ana.
Not a good place for them to fight. They also did not have their BKB fighters over there.
Faceless don't know he's behind, and now Ice gets initiated on by N0tail. Not even the real N0tail, it's the secondary N0tail, but he still wants to keep pushing forward. He's got 8-1 charges, needs to use them. Sunstrike's going to connect. Ana finds the kill on Ice, but XY moves forward. They really want a piece of this. The BKB is going to be triggered by XY to continue to fight. Wants the real one, but Durax just able to go through that immunity using the Dismember. The damage Jabs will provide it from up on the hill, so Pudge can't run himself away. XY gets last bash in, but now hit by the Meteorite and the Echo Slam. They release the Titan. OG will now have to find Nuts. He started the freezing field. He can't TP. He doesn't have mana for it right now. Nuts. Okay, he's down.
The controlling of the BKBs is simply incredible by OG.
He also has one Observe Ward and a planted down behind, actually on the low ground, so still has no idea that Nuts is close by until now. Comes in, there's your quick hook. Nuts waiting on his frostbite. Jazz coming in, but the Sunstrike is going to do the job. Ana is being lined up. Pudge the Butcher. Setting the meal for the Invoker and will have to sacrifice his own life for it.
I'd attempt the 4-stab stave, but just took a little bit too much damage too quickly.
Damage. Just the hold into a tornado. XY is up. He's looking at his BKB available. Hook shot, point blank range. It's only going to hit onto the fake Arc Warden as Ana inside the tree lines has the invis. So XY has to mop up the pieces. Another BKB charge down to 7 seconds. Has it on cooldown. They're looking for more. The SF wind up with his ultimate. Does some work, but the rock has to be dropped here by Fly. Has to create us that little bit more space while Black goes under the immunity with BKB. Kills off at least one, but the Fatal Bonds, the Echo Slam from S4 does work. Clockwork, the Blade Mail, they don't really want to fight him, but the Deafening Blast, S4, he thought he might have been safe inside the cogs, but Jabs is there to do the last points of damage. BT, they're coming in again, the Nuts, let it go! All over Ana as he runs away. Ice still has more trouble. It's N0tail, and wait, it's also N0tail. Moving for more targets, killing off Nuts, finding Jabs in the tree line. The Observer's going to give him everything he needs once Jabs goes down the hill line. XY turn back in for the fight. There's your bubble, there's your protection, and there's your support. Ana dropping down the meatball. He'll find the kill onto XY as Jabs holds himself next to the tier 2 tower, but N0tail with a triple kill. In fact, they are all dead. The full Octarine completed on the Invoker, who's already level 24. Level 25 is only half a level away from him. And then Tornado, Sunstrike. Come on, is there anything this Invoker cannot kill? Actually, everything but Crystal Maiden, but he's just so easy. Wasn't able to connect, however. But he knows if he does, it's a pretty simple task. Black looking for his opening. Okay, it's going to be the Frostbite on the Durax. Support's on their way, but the Impetus damage starting to really do some work. But EMP Tornado, Black, hook shot. Ice wants another crack at this one. Invoker doesn't have a 4-star available, so he has to sit around here. But S4, you know what he's waiting for. Wait. Okay, no, you can't wait much more. Jabs found him, actually hit the attack. So S4 loses his Blink Dagger. Trying to use the 4-stars to get his teammates away to safety. Meanwhile, N0tail's taking mid.
You think you can fan out the bat for OG?
Wait, that's almost died at Ana. Goodbye, Black. And now, maybe also goodbye Jabs. The call snap's doing the work. The fissure, it even clips Ice. Slowed down by the upheaval. So Jabs on the run, going back down to the place where his shrine used to exist. XY has managed to find the kill over on S4, but it's Jabs who's going to the wrong side of the tracks. As far away from harm as possible, so as far away from the dire side of the map. They're moving solo while the rest of his team are just on a blood hunt. And they found blood. It's Enchantress blood. We're having venison tonight.
Is there such thing as overkill on venison?
God, what are you doing? He's going to cog outside the hook a little too early. He'll hit the deck. And now hook shots down. They find S4. That impedance damage is huge. The 4 stop away. S4 will fall, but so will the rock from Sky. Missing another hook, Jirax. Unable to hit that control. Tornado will hit up onto Ice. As everyone tries to split, again another hook. Astray from Jirax, even with the Aghanim Center. Unable to find that target, but you do still eventually bring down Troll Warlord. So a 4-on-4. Troll Warlord missing, a pretty damn big thing. The black, 36 souls to work with, gets hit by the tornado and EMP. Again, he has to BKB in order to stand on the front lines to fight this out. The Golem is just bringing down the range ranks bit by bit. Now that the immunity is gone for Blank, he has to run. The call snap's doing his work. So Blank, 4-star out with the blink forward, and it's going to find him inside, almost at the fountain, where Jabs is still on the hunt, but back over towards the Rags. That's where you've got the other fight going on. No tell on the wall with support from Jirax, hooking down Ice, proving who really has the stronger one out of the two. Yeah, you want to walk in there, you can get frozen, 4-star up, Jabs dodges the Sunstrike. No, don't walk back into it, he's fine. Salving up as well, any kind of regeneration, get Nuts back into safety. Jirax would love a little bit more, the tier 4 towers. Eventually they'll go down. OG, they now have their Megas up, finishing off all the ranks. A perfect EMP, following up. No, Jirax, hooking away S4, maybe trying to stop him from killing him off. He says mercy, then GG will allow for such a thing. Faceless will end being all dead, and OG claim game 1 in this best of 3.
You could have turned that game into like a Dota 2 custom map of how many spells can you dodge without just getting chained, stunned into obliteration.